My first introduction to Ralph really was hearing Mark's encounter about his experience in seeing Ralph on in Research Area 1. And he went over that that experience quite a bit, especially when we first started. And when I really think about that now, because I really haven't thought about that, in a while, of how we really started and how much time and attention was really focused on, and Mark really explaining and going into detail about exactly what happened and how Ralph looked, and the picture that he drew was just really an amazing depiction, and his verbal expression and experience of it has been very strong and profound, and it's really made a strong impression. I can see that it's affected Mark's whole life, and it's got a lot of meaning to him. As we have spent more and more time out there, I've had a couple experiences of seeing Ralph's footprint, and just when you see the size of it, it's so big, and it's just so profound. And we've had a couple experiences of being out there, and that presence that I began to feel, of just the presence, a couple times, just kind of getting the experience and the feel of Ralph. The one thing that I kind of instinctually started to feel right away is that they're a part of nature, and they're more, I almost would kind of say and feel that they're more humanistic and more authentic to the earth than we are. I think in the way that they live, and my experience of the way that they live in their environment, and it's very clear that they don't want anything but peace, but that there really seems to be a real interest, I think, in us, and they, maybe as much as we watch them, I think that they're actually watching us more. Their nature and closeness to the earth feels so much more authentic than ours.
What do you think he does? What do you think he does?
I was really a little bit at first maybe not quite sure what Ralph was doing with his time, because I just couldn't contemplate really in the beginning of him being out there alone, and that he could be okay with that at all. And then it's really only been, I think, in the past couple months when I think starting with seeing Junior's footprint, but in contemplating the fact that there is a family, and really over of course, since we found the trackway, I think my perceptions have totally changed, because they don't seem to be one single bush Indian out there by himself. It really seems to be more that there are whole clans, and not just one clan, but that there are many clans even within one park area. So I don't think or feel that Ralph is alone. I think that he's very much got a full packaged family to live life with and experience, and to have concern and regard for.
Decades of disrespectful coverage and commenting from both the media and science has prevented all of us from seeing the true importance of what's out there and what it truly represents to mankind.
To me, I've only been in the field approximately 6 months, and what I found in 6 months shows me I really, from a person who's never really contemplated to having really absolutely no question whether they exist and they're real, in 6 months that's changed. So I know that there are people who have doctorates in this field of study, and it makes absolutely no sense to me that they don't have information regarding these bush Indians, and it doesn't seem right to me on any level that there's not legislation that is keeping these bush Indians safe.